Hi everyone, it's Mitch from PickDawgz.com here with your free pick in the Utah versus BYU college basketball matchup on Wednesday, December 4th, 2019. PickDawgz.com is my website. We've got free picks on every game every day, so be sure to stop by and check it out. And of course here on YouTube, we do more free pick videos than anybody, so be sure to subscribe to our channel. But let's get to this game between BYU and Utah. And Utah started the season pretty nicely. They had the nice win over Minnesota, who has pretty much played everybody out there, so they're a pretty good barometer team. And Utah did get the win over them, but then they have losses on the neutral site game to Tulane. They have the loss to Coastal Carolina. We look at BYU on the other side of this thing, and this is a team that's pretty good. They had the earlier season loss to Boise in overtime, and then they have a loss here in Maui to Kansas. And of course, I always say here in Maui because that's where I live, and of course that's where the tournament was. But then they come back from that. They beat Virginia Tech, who beat Michigan State, right? Doesn't mean BYU can beat Michigan State. We don't do that, right? Because then if you start doing that, then Stephen F. Austin is beating Kansas, right? I mean, it doesn't really work that way, but it's still a barometer to how good this team is. And you get those wins against Virginia Tech, you get the win against UCLA out here in Maui, and all of a sudden you win a game like this against Utah, and you're starting to build yourself a really nice tournament resume heading into your conference schedule, where you got Gonzaga and St. Mary's and San Francisco, some decent teams in there that can really build that resume and get you to the NCAA tournament. But they got to win this game if they really want to start arguing that. And I know it's early in the season for it, but I think BYU is the better team in this one. I think we saw it. Generally, I think of BYU as an offensive team, and that's all they can do. And yeah, they pretty much have a really good offense, but it's not all they can do. We saw them do it against teams that can light it up like Virginia Tech. And I'll tell you what, I take BYU in this one. The road team has absolutely dominated this series. And BYU Utah covering 6 of the last 8 times. I'll take the road team here. I'll take the BYU Cougars laying 2 points on the road, and that's going to be my free pick. This is Mitch. Thanks for joining me. Be sure to check out all of our free picks at PickDawgz.com, and be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and join me on the live show weekdays at 10 a.m., weekends at 11. I give out tons of free picks on that show, so be sure to join us and subscribe.